Alrighty, we are going to check and go over our homework from last night. We're going to go over some of the answers from our note sheet. We are multiplying powers with like bases. Remember, our rule is when we multiply powers, whoops, with like bases, we add the exponents. Okay? We do not multiply together the bases. We do not add together the bases. We just add the exponents and keep the bases. So here we have 11 to the third times 11 to the second. I keep my base. It's 11 to the fifth power when I add my exponents together. Number two, I have a 5 and a 5, so those are powers with like bases. 5 to the second, 5 to the third. That gets me 5 to the fifth power. And then 3 doesn't have any other like bases, so we just keep our 3 to the third power. Number 3, or if you cannot see the exponent on the variable, it's just a ninja 1. So I've got a 4, and then I've got r to the 1, and then r cubed, so that gives me 4r to the fourth power, or number 4. Sorry for number 3. Number 4, I've got all the same base, so x, 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 and then I've got 3, 8, and 13. So I'm going to add them. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 plus 13 is 24. So I get x to the 24th power. Number 5, I kind of want to group them. So I'm going to underline ones that are go together. So I've got C, 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 and I've got D and D. All right, so my D's, I had D to the third, D to the ninth. That gets me D to the 12th when I add those two together. And then my C's, I got C to the third, C to the sixth, C to the 18th. Well, 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. So that's C to the 17th power. Number 6. Even though they're in parentheses, I'm going to act the same way, act accordingly, just like the rest of these were. So 2 has a like base. There's a 2 and a 2. So that gets me, with the 2 and the 4, that gets me 2 to the 6th power. And then my m's, I got m to the third times m to the 8th. That gets me m to the 11th power. Number 7, looking for a like base with 5. 5 does not have a like base. So 5 is just going to kind of stay out. 3's has a like base. There's two 3's. So it's a ninja 1 and a ninja 1. So that gets me 5 times 3 squared. And that's 3 squared because there are more than one base there. I would not make this 9 and times it by 5 and get 45. Then I have x cubed and x squared. I would combine those to be x to the fifth. And then my y to the sixth would be left over. It has nothing to combine with, so it just stays the same. There's number 7 simplified. Okay, here we want to act like there is a negative 1 outside in the front. Now that's not going to change anything we do with our exponents. X to the 6th and x to the 4th are going to be combined. That's going to get me x to the 10th. And then my y to the 4th has nothing to combine with, so it's just going to stay y to the 4th. Now, since there was a negative 1 out front, you're going to do negative 1 times all this stuff. So all that's going to do is just make this whole thing negative. So the negative sign just stays there for that one. All right, this one, number 9, is different. If you look, 5 does not have a like base. There's not another 5 in here. And 3 also does not have a like base. So we are going to do 5 times 3. We are going to combine, multiply-wise, these two. So 5 times 3 gets me 15. And then I'm going to combine my other like bases. I've got 10 to the 7th and 10 to the 14th. So I'm going to have 15 times 10 to the 21st power. If you have any questions, feel free to stop and start this video so you can go back and hear what we're talking about.